Love you too. Bye. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just came on here because I need some advice. Uh, my daughter, she in 8th grade. She graduated. They only got like more weeks or whatever. So, two girls in 8th grade. They both, one is 14 and one is 15 in 8th grade. But anyway, my daughter 13. And so these two girls, they not graduate and they not walking off stage or nothing. So my daughter said when she was in class, the girl be getting mad when they answer questions like from the teacher. So she was like, I don't Kanaya, you always gotta be raising your hands or whatever. So my daughter was like, she asking us a question. Like, my daughter said she always trying to say something to her to be smart. So my daughter said, Mom, I be ignoring her because the things that she say be stupid. So I'm like, okay, that's good. I taught you well. That's her mouth. Let her talk. Long as she don't touch you or spit on you, everything will be fine. So my daughter said that she told a girl, my daughter said, Ma, I ain't do nothing to her. She must be been didn't like me. She told the girl, she told one of her friends to tell my daughter to come in the bathroom to fight. These kids fight in the bathroom, record it, and do all this dumb stuff. So my daughter was like, I'm not going no bathroom. I always tell my daughter, if somebody trying to fight you, anything, go tell an adult or anything, don't fight. You fight if somebody touch you. Now, don't get me wrong, all bets are off if somebody touch you. But my daughter said, no, Mom, she just sent her friend over there. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go tell one of the principals that be outside. So the girl was like, oh yeah, because Kanaya thinks she is like, I guess she thinks she all that because she answer questions, something that they supposed to do. I don't know. But anyway, she told the my daughter told the principal that we stands in when outside when they recess come. So they pulled the other girl in there and my daughter. She was like, no, I didn't say I wanted to fight her. I said I was going to smack her. I told the girl to tell her I was going to smack her. So my daughter said, Ma, I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing because I don't want to get in trouble and can't walk off stage. I said, you got that right. And I said, and that's her mouth. She can say anything she want to say. You can't control her mouth. So the principal going to tell my daughter, your grades up and stuff. If you want to stay home, you can until graduation day. You just got to come one day a week for testing. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But my daughter was like, no, Mom, because I don't want to think this girl, I don't want her to think that I'm scared of her, so I'm staying home. She should stay home. She not graduating. She got summer school. She not graduating. So why I gotta stay home so to make sure that we don't fight? I said, no, you ain't gotta stay home. You could do whatever you want to do, but you don't have to stay home if you don't want to. So so the principal had called me yesterday. So she was like, yeah, I had told your daughter that her grades are up. I just don't want her to get in any trouble or anything because it's other girl. I said, that sound crazy because y'all should be telling the other girl to come back to school till she got summer school instead of my daughter. Even though her grades are up, I'm happy about that. But she still want to go to school. She loves school. That's one thing about my baby. She loves school, and she shouldn't have to stay home because a girl is trying to bully her and she letting y'all know. So y'all want her to stay home so the girl don't fight her. Like, how dumb that is. So if they do get together and fight, my daughter cannot walk off stage either. So she got to stay there and get beat the fuck up. She got to stay there and get beat the fuck up, order to walk up stage. No. I said, my daughter told y'all handle it the way y'all want to handle it. That's on y'all. If she touched my daughter, I just want you to know that my daughter going to fight her. I said, and she going to walk up stage because she tried to rectify the problem. But it seems like these teachers and these principals do not motherfucking care about these goddamn kids. And this girl, she is 15 years old. Why are you still in 8th grade? That's what I want to know. Why are you still in 8th grade? You shouldn't be in no middle school with no kids. Is I'm wrong? because I don't think I'm wrong. You know, I do not think I'm wrong. Like, this is crazy. Now, when my daughter go to high school, I don't know if that girl, she got summer school. I don't know after that, is she going to high school or what? But they still going to go to high school together, the same school that I work at. But thank God I'll be there. But I don't care. I just hate for my daughter to fight. Yeah, she have to fight if she have to. But I always told my daughter, if you don't have to fight, don't. You get what I'm saying? If you could tell somebody and rectify the problem, do it that way. Because I used to be like that, always want to fight, 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 fight. When I was young, I ain't here. I still always want to fight. No, I'm not teaching my kids. That's the first thing to do. You get what I'm saying? Oh, well, I'm going to fight her, But it seems like you have to do that these days because if you go tell a teacher or the principal or anybody, the problem is still not being rectified. They don't want the parents meeting no more because one set of parents was fighting in a conference room. I'm not like that. I'd rather talk to her, try to see what's going on. I'm not like that. That's what I told the principal. I'm not like that. I'd rather talk to the mother. You know what I'm saying? Then if the mother seemed like she don't care, you get what I'm saying, about what her child doing, and then all bets are off then. But tell me if I'm wrong or not, because it seems like I don't know. I just hate because my daughter ain't grow up the way I grew up, even though I grew up good, but like I always grew up fighting, and I'm just teaching my kids that that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go because somebody said something to you, somebody looked at you. You don't have to go up to them and want to fight them. That's stupid. You trying to rectify the problem first. But if somebody hits you or bets are off, I don't care. I just don't want to fall back in my old ways and just tell my daughter, just if she didn't, just punch her, just fight her, just didn't. But this girl is 15, my daughter 13. I don't want my daughter fighting this big behind girl, even though my daughter kind of big too, but I don't want her fighting, you know. But it's too much. I'm just so happy. 2 more weeks, school is over, and my baby is not staying home. She can stay home if she wants to, because I told her whatever you want to do, babe. You know, forget. But I don't want nobody to think that I'm a punk. You shouldn't care what nobody else think. And I always tell her that don't care what nobody else think. What you want to do. What you want to do. You can either stay home some days, you go to school some days. That don't mean you no punk. You just want to walk off stage. She got all her stuff, to graduate. My baby looking forward to this. I done got all her stuff, everything ready to go. I don't know. But I know one thing. If somebody touch my baby, oh God, the old Paulette coming back out. The old Paulette. And I've been changing my ways 11, 12 years ago. I don't want nobody to bring me back out, but I'm trying to do the right thing now. I'm trying to do the right thing. Okay, y'all. Everybody have a good morning. Bye. Be blessed. Not yet. I'm ready to